my fellow Rentians, you have no idea what I have done. I took beautification to a whole new level, okay? I'm just gonna start it off with that. We're taking the Komnenos right now. It's going back towards Raxis. I want to just be very transparent. Oh, I did start with my typical intro. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800. I have gone to a whole different level of beautification in this particular episode. Between the last one and this one, I actually had enough time to do so. As you all know, I like to make my islands look unique, especially now that I have involved members of the channel into it. In this case, channel subscribers. There's no channel members because I haven't enabled channel memberships yet. But I want you all to have a form of individualism when it comes to your islands and uniqueness. Now, I'm going to show you what I did with Raxis here in a second because we're coming in right now. It's insane. I'm going to say this really quick. And 3, 2, 1. I might have gone a little overboard with the canals, okay? I'm just going to start that off with that. But there's a method to the madness. I'm thinking about something over here, something over here. We'll figure it out. The next thing is we have the stadium that's being built. Leini definitely said that he would like this to be built over here with a lot of palm trees and gardens and such around it. And more trains. Oh, I can't hear you! The city's a magnet for genius? Oh, if only that was Jorks, I wouldn't have had to recruit another one of him. Looks the exact same. Dude's just wearing a lighter jacket. Anyway. So I have a couple of these Hacienda storerooms in the back here. That was the plan in the previous episode. So now the island storage capacity is at 800. That is, in fact, very good. But we're probably going to have to expand on that a little bit later. But one other thing that Leini really wanted was additional train lanes or train routes. You know, apparently both him and I are pretty unified on this with regards to trains. I love trains, and apparently my man loves trains. So when I read the comment, I was like, say less, because I'm going to definitely do that. So we got a long track that's coming behind the actual settlement of Raxis itself, over to this power plant. And this power plant is working for not only the stadium here, but also these two mines. So we have a gold mine over here, and we also have 2 clay deposits plus 1 mineral mine over here. But this is the creme de la creme, okay? This is something I've been working on the most. Now, what we did on Prosperity was we made like industrial type quarters for the oil fields. I took the skills that I learned from that and kind of took it to a whole nother level. This is probably the most complex industrial location I've ever made in any of my Anno 1800 experience. So without further ado, look at this bad boy. It is beyond intricate. Now we do have a big section in here that has a lot of these tanks. I get that. But then we have the trains running through a whole bunch of industrial ornaments and whatnot. And we have the main entrance over here with, like, well, what I pretty much RP as, you're coming from the city, this is where you're going to be dropping off. But the cool thing about this is sometimes you get trains going to and from. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's so cool. Oh my god, another explosion! Are you kidding me? Oh, by the way, yeah, wonderful. In the time that I was working on all of this, we have had 8 explosions, 4 of which were in the Arctic. I don't know what's going on. I repaired every single one of them, but I apparently cannot have nice things because there was an explosion in the Empress's capital. So, just to reiterate, I'm talking to you behind the screen right now, you and I have an agreement. You are not going to talk about this to our Empress because, quite frankly, I do not want to sleep on the couch. Right, we gotta go to Amaryllis real quick and figure, oh my god, what is with this? Okay, you know what? I have to be honest. This mine exploded as well. Like, why, man? What is happening? Can we at least put the fire out so I can, you know, get out of here? So I can go over to where I need to go? You know what, I'm fast forwarding this. Just get rid of all the fire. I don't understand. I have to go read somewhere. More than likely, when you're on a higher difficulty level, you're gonna have, like, more instance. I get that. It's just annoying me at this point. I'm trying to showcase this massive conglomerate that I built over here. And because I don't have train ornaments, this isn't a fully modded playthrough, but in the future, I'm pretty sure you can indeed go and get some modded train ornaments. What we have are, I think there's 5 lanes over here for trains if they want to stay in here to be repaired and looked after along with the train cars just to check for their structural integrity and all that stuff. So that's that. And then over here, this is what I'm simulating as another location for our oil deposits. So this is what they're building. I say this in air quotes. And then all the way back here, there is a road connection, an actual road connection that goes to every single one of these oil refineries with 2 fire stations around here. Therefore, if they were to catch on fire, we would be able to get to them very quickly. And these guys are producing a lot of oil, okay? So 94 oil per minute. That is crazy level high, okay? The only thing is that I was really fighting the urge, I guess. See, like, this is so cool. The timing on this is just so perfect. I absolutely adore this. The thing that I was really on the fence about was moving this particular oil field over with these guys. The main reason is that because we do have a trade union over here, I could have brought it and optimized it easily. There is still room if I choose to do so. Like, I can get rid of all of these and probably stuff the oil fields in there. But I just feel like this massive expanse for the trains to go is something that Leini likes. So because he likes it, I'm going to keep it like that. And today we are going to be working on the whole ethanol production because that is really important. We have to get this thing going. It is so important. We are going to need a lot of lumberjack huts. We're going to need a lot of ethanol plants. We're going to need a lot of corn farms. So we're not going to really be worrying about the perfumes or the orchids or the coconut oil. This is the main thing that we're going to be building here. Now, I did have a thought that because the hacienda is actually extending to the back here, that we utilize some of the space over here as well and actually build some of the hacienda type farms. And as you can see, we only have 5 of the paving and pathway left, right? So I'm thinking back here we actually start with the farm fields. Let's go ahead and put down a warehouse to start, and we're just gonna only focus on tractors. I'm not gonna worry about fertilizer. I really, at this point, I could care less. So we're gonna go ahead and put down some of these. I don't mind it being like right up against the train tracks itself. And we're going to get corn specifically. Okay. And the thing about this is, right, that we're going to need some of the lovely tractor stuffs, which is the steam motors. That's it. Yeah. So I need to get either the Providence is over here, so I'm going to just unload all of these for Sapphire just to get all the guns back. And we're going to take this airship back over to Hunt's Hill to get some more. There is plenty of ethanol here. The problem is that I don't want to use it on Hunt's Hill. I have a feeling that later on we can divert the ethanol production towards something else, and it is still being used to a degree. We just need to have a stable route for La Isla because the problem is they are getting enough coconut oil and there is enough orchids in here. Ethanol is just something that we just do not have here. That's the problem. Oh, and before I forget, Jean's attacked twice. But what happened is the one time he actually went in this corridor, so actually Doozy's fleet engaged and killed off 2 of them, which was fantastic. And then I also have provided Sapphire with some additional toys to play with in the form of very, very high velocity rounds. And yeah, these things just ripped all of Jean's ships to shreds. And then I've also gone ahead and fortified Fort Zanos. Finally, there's just 2 more that need to actually be built up. But yeah, he tried to go through here, and these guns absolutely annihilated him. So, I mean, he has absolutely no choice. Patrick actually mentioned to me in the comment section whether I should just... or his suggestion is, and obviously, you know, that's really important that I take everyone's opinion and into mind here. The thing about it is, right, I'm a very stubborn person. By default, I'm a very stubborn person. Our Empress can definitely confirm this. And what Patrick was suggesting is that I actually allow Jean to go back into his island, and then I'll be able to navally blockade him, so then he won't ever be able to get people out. But here's the thing. I have fought him off around 70 times now. Okay? I think that's the number we're at. I don't have my paper with me. So I'm going to respectfully decline to do that, because that will be just me capitulating to this fool, and I don't like him anymore. So, not Patrick. I mean Sean. Let me be very clear on that. I love Patrick. I hate Sean. But if I were to give him back his island, I just feel like that would be the Imperium capitulating to a pirate's demands. And yeah, we're not about that. The other thing that I've actually done is up here I've set the framework for Fort Raxis. And this is going to be essentially guarding the bay. It's going to be guarding this side, so that means we're going to have to get some guns over here pretty quickly. Unfortunately, you can't have mounted guns on the islands, and I wish you could do that. But before we do anything else, it looks like this is done, and we can go ahead and build that up. So we now have the stadium over here, and attractiveness just went up. Wonderful. So the Providence is going to bring in some steam motors for me, and I know there's plenty over here if I can ever find them. There we go. Just bring a full load over to here. And I don't mind that this is showing that icon. We're just going to wait until it comes. But yeah, more than likely I'm going to build like a amusement park over in here. But look at all the people that are in the water. That's crazy. And then probably like a farmer's market or something over on this side. You can just easily do that with pedestrian zone. Not a biggie. Not a big deal. But yeah, we got the stadium going. This is looking very nice. This island is probably one of our largest islands in the New World. I think the only other one that's relatively as large as Raxis is Horseshoe Bay. Horseshoe Bay is actually pretty substantial in size as well. Nothing to scoff at. What I'm thinking about doing is something very similar to Horseshoe Bay than what I did over there on Raxis now, which is have a trade union. So I'm bringing all of these over into the middle here and optimizing these, because we would definitely want to expand upon Horseshoe Bay's oil production. And I think the only reason why they're going out here is for the power plant. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The other thing is that ornaments. A lot of ornaments in this area. That would actually be kind of cool. I wonder if there's a better way of getting... Well, I mean, there's plenty of room out here. You can definitely have a lot of lumberjack huts. Let's get the corn going first, because that's the most important thing. And then we do have plenty of woodland territory over here for lumberjack huts as is. And we can always optimize them as well, so that's also a good thing. Right. Tractor barn, build, plus 50%. Love to see it. The reason why I'm building hacienda farms is because they are smaller. They do not take up as much room, but they will be crazy effective. And I'm just going to go ahead and probably copy this. I can't copy that one there, but I can put it here. That just doesn't look nice to me. I'll probably put it like right here. We're gonna have a road go straight, and then we will build the field facing this direction, so we'll fill out this spot. That actually looks rather nice. I like the way that turned out. And because we want to have more train routes in here, I'm going to build the fuel depot, or at least one of the fuel depots, in the very back, right over here. I think this is probably a good spot for it. Let's put it like this. That way we can actually have the road connection go right alongside it, like this. And hopefully this doesn't mess up our route, such as it is. I think that should be sufficient enough. I'm not going to do anything more with that, because I have a feeling I can actually fit a farm in there. Let's see. Oh, I was one tile off. Yeah, okay, I have to fix that. I have to. Get this like that. Okay. Nope. And get rid of this. So we'll link that up so that starts from now. And then we're going to get rid of this. So so we can get some more of these fields built in between. That's beautiful. Okay, so we have 6 farms currently. We're just waiting for fuel to come into the fuel depot. I can actually fix the road so it just hugs alongside it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's do this. I'm gonna fix this spot out. More than likely, the train that was bringing the fuel over here is now despawned. So we'll just have the fuel depot be right here. We'll have a road or train track connecting it, and then just have a simple road connection go like right over here. Wonderful. That's really good. So these guys will produce corn once every 30 seconds, and because of the tractors, it'll also provide us with double that on occasion. Because we do have a warehouse over here, I do really want to expand on timber production in earnest, so we will have one over here. We'll have one over here, and I want to imagine we probably could put one over here. Probably not. No, that didn't happen. Get a road here and a road here. So these guys are going to deliver to this particular warehouse. This one will probably need to be upgraded. Let's just go ahead and do that, because we have these guys that are working ridiculously fast as is, and we need to make sure that there's room for the lumberjack huts, because obviously they're going to be delivering wood. We need wood in order to produce the ethanol. Where we're going to actually put the ethanol is another matter entirely. I have absolutely no... I did not want to put it over here, even though we do have a power plant. But, you know what? Maybe I should put it over here. How big are the buildings? Are they, like, massive? Oh, yeah, they kind of are. Actually, you know what? You guys, hold off. Let me check with the Research Institute really quick. Because if we can optimize this. Ethanol, chemical plant. Ah, okay. What are you going to do? That's a substitute workforce with extra goods. Okay, I kind of like that. And then double redundancy. Yeah, okay. Let's get these guys, because we will put the ethanol factories right over here. And we're going to need to have a trade union to make sure that they are going to work as effectively as possible. I think this is actually a good spot for it, because even though we do have the power plant over here and it is kind of close to the settlement, I do feel like this is a good spot to have them. So we're going to go ahead and put this down right over here. And I'm just going to blueprint these guys for now. That actually fits rather nice, but now the the warehouse is screwing me. That's great. Love to see it. So we have these. What I'll do is I'll actually get... Maybe we can get another one. Yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll put 5 over here, right? And they should still all be in range. They are, indeed. Okay, fantastic. And they are all going to get electricity, which is even better. Which means we are going to definitely have to, upgrade our... or get a lot of lumberjack huts. And we'll just do it on the other side. Let's get some of these pathways set up. So we have 4 and 5. We have 9. Okay. Not bad. I think I might have been able to stuff another one in here, but I think this should be fine. Because these guys are going to produce very quickly. Very, very quickly. But I'm not certain if... oh, look at that. The train's coming through. Wonderful. I don't know. There seems to be something in me now that I really want to beautify Raxis even more. Like, I don't feel like it's complete yet. I feel like what we're at right now is just scratching the surface of what this island is capable of having. Because this is just an insanely nice complex. I mean, it's very detailed. Yeah, I was just staring at it so much. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this. Okay, now I gotta do that. Now I have to put this over there. Now I gotta do this. It was just probably not the best time to be in my brain. Because I'm more than certain I have, like, some sort of, like, OCD or something like that I just have to pay attention, like, hyperfixate. I don't know what the exact term is. But we now have some fuel coming in, so these guys are going to be working a little bit faster. Love to see it. You are definitely going to have to be upgraded to the max, because you're going to be A very busy boy in a hot minute with all of these. I think if I need to build more farms, I'm going to extend the road down to here so we have some room over on this side. We can also do the same over here. I know that there is a gold mine over here, so it's probably a good idea if we, in fact, do build a road and link up to this side. Just in case. I want to see how much we can actually churn out of here. So it's actually 20 seconds. Okay, great. That's the wrong button. How much are we making right now? We are at 12 per minute. That's not enough. Okay, now we're at 15. We're waiting for some of them to actually get the fuel still. And we can definitely produce a lot, so I'm not worried about that at all. We currently are processing 1, and we... what we have is 4, but they only require the 1 demand. And we're still making a ton of oil out of here. So let's see how we're doing right now. It is at 18. I think we're going to have to build a couple more farms. But while that optimizes itself, we need to get back here and get a lot of these lumberjack huts going. I built a double road over here. I'm not going to stick to it, I think. What I'll do is... Or maybe I should. Maybe I should. We'll make it like a highway. Make it like a highway back here. Because what we can do is we can definitely have a lot of other farm fields such around here. But we do have plenty of wood and fresh trees over here. We're definitely going to utilize this so we don't have to wait. So 1 here. That'll be 100% right here. This will also be another 100% right over here. More than likely, I will get some items to optimize these guys. Because ethanol is something that we're going to have to produce a lot of. And, yeah. That is just all she wrote, Captain. Let me put the warehouse over on this side. Yeah. Okay, that'll mess that one up too much. So yeah, let's put the warehouse over on this side. Also gonna get a couple more. We don't want to mess that one up too much. Let's get this over to here. So long as it's not under 95%, we should be fine. 98, okay. 95, yeah, we're right on the edge with that one. It just needs to be 15 seconds. That's really what I'm trying to get at. So we have 6 of them working over here. It's very off the beaten path. I will probably beautify around this particular oil refinery as well. And hell, I might even get the items necessary to make it 1 second for those guys. I don't know yet. So how much are we producing now? 24 per minute, okay. And then the wood is how many? It's only 12, so it's still double what those guys are doing. Yeah. Oh, we ran out of oil over here. That's not good. Let's just go ahead and start building. At least, let me see how fast they will be. They'll be 15 seconds. Okay. I think I have, in fact, provided enough wood for this. Yeah, I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Whether I have enough corn, on the other hand, that's another matter entirely. But what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to put ethanol down as the one good to really pay attention to. And we need to put like some sort of barrier in between this and the train tracks. I just don't like the way that it looks. Obviously, this is a dirty job as is. So why are you not working? What the heck? I'm so confused. What is happening? So that train came with a lot of oil, dropped it off, and then left, but it's not working. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay, I don't like to see this either. Let's go ahead and build another one of these, because we don't want that to happen. Build it up to maximum. Fill out this little spot, actually. That is very confusing. I've never seen something like that happen. Yeah, well, at least we have the ethanol coming through, so that's every 30 seconds right now. Let's go ahead and build 3 more and see what happens. Yeah, so as far as a barrier fence is concerned, I'm thinking about just putting this type of fence down. I still want it to look nice, right? So we'll just stick to it. Let's just bring it all the way down to here. So this is going to be our nice little industrial quarter over back here. Let's see how we're doing with researching this thing. What does this do again? Plus 50% workforce need also. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot more. We're also going to need a ship from the old world that's going to bring ethanol like no tomorrow. Oh yeah, there was 2 explosions in Constantinople. One of which was this iron mine, and the next one was the power plant. I'm telling you, so many explosions happened while, while all these things were coming into motion. It was definitely a time. Definitely a time. What the hell? Wood veneers. Great. I do not want to... What the heck? Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's something we need to look at later. New world. Send it over to Raxis. Actually, I'm going to risk it and click this thing. Don't screw... Oh, wow. You're actually there. Ah, yeah. I see now. Because I've been sending some elevators over. We need to swap out the goods. Let's put some steam carriages in here instead. Be able to navigate this situation really quick. With some lovely carriages. That one and that one. Wonderful. Oh, we need a little bit here. Yeah, but then when is the dude coming back? I forgot. Oh, now he's departing. Okay, yeah, great. That's just my luck. I caught him late. Alright, you're working now? I have a feeling I need to rebuild this power station. That seems to be a glitch to me. Unless the trains are not even coming here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's fast forward this because I need to find out what's happening here exactly. That's 170 coming over here. Oh, you were stuck in there. Oh. There are 2 tracks, man. Why can't you go with the other one? Yeah, I had a hunch that this was gonna mess up somehow. Okay, let's, that's 170 oil in there. This thing should definitely work. Okay, now it's working. That's so awkward. I don't know what the heck was going on. What the heck? Did it only put 5 oil in there? What the hell is going on? It's done. I'm just baffled. Yeah, it's done. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna rebuild this. That is the weirdest glitch I've ever seen. Okay, a brand new power plant. Jesus Christ. We need to build some more lumberjack huts. We definitely need to get some more farm fields. That's just awkward. You're carrying 160 oil. But how much do you deliver? 5. That's all you're delivering. Is 5 little barrels of oil. Yeah, right. Fix that immediately. Oh, thanks, Ann. Appreciate you. Let's get 2 more farm fields over here. I don't think I can fit... Well, I can fit one, but it has to be a little bit crooked. This side, on the other hand, is going to be a little bit different. I will probably build it, like, one here, and the other one will be right here. But we're going to have to get a road connection going like this. And this field, we're exactly at 96. Do a little shift tactic to get that last bit in. Over here, over to here. So we're kind of not full up on the location over here. Great. Love to see it. Let's get a train track going here and then link that up so we have room to extend it past this. And you know what? I'm just going to encompass the entire area. That's fine. So we have a lot more of the hacienda cornfields. That's perfect. We have to go back over here because this thing needs to be upgraded, that's for sure. Where can I put them? I feel like if I put them farther back, it would actually be better. Yeah, let's put one right here. We'll put the other one right about here. More than likely, I'll have to get rid of this one, though, if I'm going to beautify around that. Don't mess up, please. Thank you. And you guys should be able to make it to the warehouse. Yep. That's actually a very good item. Really like that person. How are we looking now? 28. Yeah, it's gonna double the moment they actually have legitimate electricity to them. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't speak. You want to know how many times I tried to record the intro for the guide series? I'll tell you exactly. 8 times I tried to record it. 8 times, and all 8 times I failed. Eventually did get it done, of course, but you know what I mean. Oh, Lord. Let's not have you be that overloaded. Let's get another warehouse right over here. And we're going to upgrade you to max. So we have 53 ethanol right now. I think once we act... Oh, God. Oh, it's in Solaria. Huh, that's refreshing. They do have a lot of stuff in here. So Sapphire's been working. We need to have these other guns actually up now. Do I not have enough for this? What the heck was wrong? Oh, I don't have enough bricks. We should have definitely bet some spot for some brick kilns in here. I think I can still do that. Probably like in the front here at some point. Need to get back to Solaria. Let's get the stadium going because we're going to need some more influence here soon. Should be able to get a majority of that. Not the gramophones. Still have not made gramophones at all this entire playthrough. Okay, so where's my train? There is 242 oil, and that's going first to here. And now that there's a double track, I better not see any stupid things happen with my trains. And we got our ships over here. Fantastic. So, when we actually have our ethanol production at maximum, we are going to provide as much as we can to La Isla, and hopefully we will have a steady stream of perfume head into Terre d'Ange. That should be the goal, really. All right, so the train's going to turn this way. Perfect. Now, how much do you have? You have 224 in your freaking train, right? Great. Now, fill that freaking power station up with as much of that as you can. Thank you very much. This is a gorgeous settlement, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous settlement. I should probably fix this road up. It doesn't look normal. But that's because I added this little piece after I, like, massively expanded the canals. But let's see the train go into here. And hopefully it'll, you know, put its entire load of oil in here. We're at 6,300. That's insane. Alrighty, please unload all of it. I want to see it say 100, not 5, please. Hurry. I would love to see it now. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. So now these guys are working at 15 seconds. With the specialists that we're going to get here in a minute, they're definitely going to be a lot faster. Oh, I have Ferris here too. Oh, he might actually be very useful. UNRM, please. We need this guy, or this book, rather. And we're waiting on the other dude. He's almost done, too. It looks like exactly like George. So, would Ferris actually help out with these? He would not. Okay, good to know. That sucks. Definitely was not anticipating having a power station problem, but it is what it is. Why are you not using the other train track, dude? Seriously? Oh, now you are. Okay. How many places did I put a way to get to the other track? Oh, yeah, right in the front here. Right here. I put a way for you to use the parallel track to go down all the way here, so you wouldn't have to do something stupid, as in having a head-on collision and trying to avert that by going at the last second onto the other track. Yeah, that's just great. That's fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, so currently we're using 16 of our wood supply, and we're producing 24 surplus. Okay, so we can definitely build a couple more of these, but we also do need the books in here, the book for sure. So this thing is going to work at 12 seconds now. That's going to really put a strain. So that immediately just brought that up to 30. And yeah, that's up to 30 now too. And we still have 3 more to build. Okay. So if that's actually good enough, how much ethanol will we be producing with all of this? 25. We should be up 30 per minute. That's not bad, actually, now that I think about it. 30 per minute from that is actually pretty substantial. Once we get the other dude, we'll see how much else it is. 17 seconds. Let's just fast forward till we get to that point. Because I would definitely like to see these ships get the stuff over to La Isla, and I want to see a steady stream of perfume heading into Terra Donge as quickly as possible. UNRM, and we definitely need Salvador the Stalwart. Yes, thank you. So actually employing the Artista workforce is actually going to help us out a lot, because we'll gain double or additional 1 good every 3 cycles. So that's actually pretty solid. All right, and yeah, so maintenance cost goes up, but I mean, what can you really do? 8 seconds for some ethanol. That's pretty rad, isn't it? Oh, that's not, though. And that is right on the edge. Okay. Alrighty. So we have these farm fields. I think we can probably fit in 1 more, like right here. Yep, we can. Let's get a tractor barn, and we are going to not build in front of it. Bring it to like right here. Get some fields going. We can have like a little patch in the back here, and we definitely can make it go behind, so we have room. That's perfect. Bring it down to here. All right, so that's 1 more corn farm. That should be just fine. We have to get this better though. I will probably start importing a lot of the wood that we need for this spot. Get that over to here. How is that looking now? That would be at 35. Yeah, wood is just terrible. I'm not a big fan. Because you can't put electricity to them, which I think is kind of weird that you can't. This is at 100%. I'm going to put this here. This is also at 100%. I'm going to put this here. Oh, that makes it 94, and that's 95. Don't like that. That's 93 now. Oh, boy. This is okay. Are you going to be at 16 seconds? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, whatever. One of them at 16 seconds is not going to be the end of the world. And put that over here. So you should still be able to make it to the warehouse. I think we'll be good now. Yeah. We're good on getting all the ethanol we need. And that's substantial. We can build some more. Is that a flu? Oh, we already have our guys actually mobilized. Okay, so there is indeed an epidemic currently within the settlement. So how much are we producing now? 56 ethanol per minute. I think that's pretty freaking good. Yeah, I think that's very good. And I have a 6 ship. For 8 minutes, I can't do anything with the turmoil. Get these guys moving. We really do not want to spread the Raxis sickness everywhere. While that's happening, I think I'd like to work on the fort here. And what we'll have to do is we'll have to actually build just a small little settlement inside, simulating what this place actually is. So, get the road connection all the way here. As always, we need our banners right in front of Fort Raxis, and we can just start in earnest. Let's actually start with a little bit of pre-planning. How about that? Let's put 2 rows this way, a row probably this direction. Okay. I don't know what I can stuff in here. Oh. Well, that kind of worked. There we go. I kind of like that. Where's my, there it is. Oh, wait. I'll put it in the middle here. Man, it's so great. I can't hear these NPCs. Love it. Is that the same on both sides? Yeah, it is. It won't be for long. Go away. Let's get some homes in here. They're gonna fit perfectly. We'll do the same here. We also have room for some on this side. We have room for 1, 2 over here. And then I will probably put some homes like that. So we'll just loop it in like so, and then hug the wall. Probably do the same here. Nope. Let's do this. That's better. Much better. Have a little block over here. Have a little block over here. Looking very nice. Definitely need to have a hospital. Put the hospital like right here. That'll look pretty nice. Yeah, I guess I could do this. Have a little spot over there. Why not? Have fire services. That's a absolute must. And then police station here as well would do wonders. There we go. Looking pretty nice, I think. I think it'll look nicer when we actually build all the homes, obviously. We can have something in the middle here. I don't want to put... Maybe I should put the police station over here. How about that? Yeah, the police station, it fits in this little spot. That's better. And you do not want to cooperate with me. So we're just going to go from here, go to there. Have a little block over in here. And I'll put a home right there. Connect it like that. Do we want to have mail service in here? I don't think we can get all of it, but we can definitely work to try to get most of it. If I move the fire station, I can definitely put this here. That would get a majority of them. So we'll build that. And then the fire station will go right over here into this corner. There we go. And I think a home in here would fit. Yep. Put one there, put one here, and one here. Make it a little bit spacious in the back. That won't reach. This one would. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, done. So this is this is Fort Raxis. All done. I don't know why that became a little bit stressful near the end, but build those 2, and we are going to build all of these. Build all of these, build that, build this, build that. Great. Obviously my favorite chapel skin, as is. That looks very cool. Okay, is this ship done with its illness? No, 3 minutes left. What's the other ship's name? Snapping Turtle. Well, that's very menacing indeed. Let's use the Snapping Turtle to start. We're going to, from Raxis, we're going to start with the ethanol transportation now because we have a bunch. And we're going to take it to La Isla. Start that now. Because with that, I know that Eva's producing over and above the recommended amount of orchids for La Isla's actual production chain. So I'm certain that once we get this all situated, we should be good. This is a free harbor area, and what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to add in some piers. It'll massively help out with this island's constant need for exports going forward. Let's go ahead and build all 3 of these. And just because you all know me and I'm crazy, I need to make it look proper. Let's just do something like that. I need to make sure it doesn't affect that lumberjack hut, though. Wonderful. So we have 3 piers over here. We're not just going to only rely on that one. Our airships are going to that and the airport, so that's okay. But we want there to be, like, multiple different ships that are even going through the harbor. And I think it would look nice going to those piers as well. I'd like to see that. And that'll be done in a minute. Then we're going to add it to the route. Perfect. Love to see it. So they should be producing enough ethanol for quite some time. And there's a lot of spacious territory over here. What I might actually consider doing is having some cacao fertility over here. That would be for the chocolate, correct? We also do have sugarcane over here. What happens if Raxis turns into a place for chocolate? That would actually be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Have a lot of farm fields back here for this chocolate production. There's a way to just change it out with coffee beans, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really care to do that. I'm being very frank with you. Like, what I could potentially do is... Oh, and I kind of blocked myself off here, didn't I? I can move the power plant one further to the left, so there's a room to go through here with the train track, and have some more farms out here. I'd have to eyeball it a little bit more. Right now, I'm totally cool with that not being the case. 6 seconds. Okay, I can put this back on. The turmoil. Oh, so it did go there. Great. New world only. Where's that ethanol? There it is. Let's add in the... Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Hello? What the heck? Did I miss it? Poseidon Turmoil? That's the one that is? Yeah. What the heck? Oh, back here. Huh. Unfortunate. So now we have the 2 ships on this route, and these guys are producing so much ethanol, it's crazy. Once we actually see it delivered here, I want to see how much they actually do make. They would need 42 per minute, but they won't have enough coconut oil. Oh, the hell continues. Huh. Uh-huh. Really? Scarcity of basic clothes in Rantium due to shameful mismanagement. So, what you're telling me is that I essentially turned my capital into a nudist colony? Get the hell out of here. What are these again? Which ones are these? What was I providing these for? The cinnamon. I don't remember what I was doing with the cinnamon at all. But if that's the case, right, you know what? I'm just going to change them all out to coconut oil until I remember what the heck I was doing. Let's get coconut oil. Same for this one. I'll probably build cinnamon somewhere else. It's more than likely something for a old world production. But we have maximum amount here. I need to have the maximum amount of... coconut oil here to begin with, so these guys can work. Did it deliver the ethanol? Let's see. We have some, but not a lot. Let's... Oh wow, they're really getting rid of all those trees, aren't they? Never seen that before. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so that's 14 seconds. That's with a lot of goods, too. Oh, I've also boosted their working conditions. Oh, I'm just running them ragged, aren't I? 41. Okay, yeah, we're good now. We're good now. Okay, so that means I better not see a single one of you tell me that there's not enough ethanol in there or coconut oil for your horrid production chain. That's all I have to say. And then how much perfume are we even making here with all that? 42 per minute. Okay, not bad. How much is Solange bringing from... Or Eva, I apologize. I know her by her real name as well. She goes by both. How much are you producing here, dude? 120. Okay, I better never, ever, 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 ever hear from La Isla that there's not enough goods for perfume. There better only be a surplus of perfume. I have used a plethora of hand gestures during this entire little nerd rage, and I will keep to that until I get my point across. Has my point gone fully across? This is the part where you're supposed to nod behind your screen. I'm going to assume you did. Yes, you did. Wonderful. Okay. Glad to know we're on the same page. What are you delivering? A lot of hot sauce. Ethanol. There it is. Okay, so how much we got in here? 274. Perfect. Yeah, because there's a ship that's taking perfume over to Terre-d'Ange. I think I might have to put another ship to that route. Really depends. Depends on how much they're consuming here. Oh, yeah, that... wow. Okay, that's going down again. Crazy. Perfume. 44. It's not enough, isn't it? Really? You guys want that much perfume? Jesus. Okay, well, remind me never to go walking the streets of Terre-d'Ange. I will literally pass out. So we might actually have to build, like, 1 or 2 more of these perfume factories over here. Or we improve, like, the working conditions. Because we have the best specialists for this. I think we do. Hold on. Let me see his perfume mixer. Item development. Perfume. Mixer. Oh, right. This guy. I remember this guy. Productivity by 35%. Instead of herbs, minerals, coconut oil building now processes hibiscus petals, indigo dye, and beeswax. So that would mean that we actually have to start bringing stuff from Inbeza. That is intriguing to me now. It wasn't before. It is now, though. Yeah, I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna research him and keep him in the bank for later. Because I feel like we're gonna have to utilize him at some point. And the other, like... I'd rather swap out the bell. Is that the bell that we're using? No, it's this one. It's the printing press. This guy's 35% productivity. So, and with additional goods like that, that means I can completely swap out the coconut oil. Yeah, okay. That might be better. Because I can even probably import that into the Docklands to some degree or other. Okay, so we got that all set up. Yeah, Raxis turned into a very nice island. I think it actually surpassed my expectations as well. But now we're just gonna take it easy. We're gonna chill. What do I need for this? Oh, you know, I guess I could... What the hell? Another one? Oh, yeah, you're in the middle, aren't you? What I'd like to do is do a little bit of beautification work in the very front here. And that's where we're just going to end the episode off nice and calm and cool and collected, you know, how we always are here on this channel, okay? We are, without a doubt, the calmest people on the face of the planet, okay? Nothing bad ever happens to us. Never has, never will. I deleted a home! I didn't mean to delete the home! Oh, but... I literally said that we were the calmest people on the face of the planet. I literally raged. Nope. You know what? I guess we can't be. We can't have nice things because my mouth sucks. Okay. Yeah, please flip that around. Not all the way there. Hello? Thank you. Let's get a statue in there. We want a pavilion, probably like right over here. I want to make a pathway. Let's do something like that, yeah. Get some palm trees in here, because Leini likes palm trees. Get that here, a little fruit stand. Yeah, I'll have another stand, have a little bit of healthy competition right over there. Market stall. Okay, and then along here, what I'm actually thinking about doing is having another beachfront. It serves no purpose at all. Maybe I can't even do that. No, I don't think I can. Then I'll just put ornaments down. Easiest way to solve the problem. Wonderful. Changing stall right here and right here. And you know what Patrick wrote in the comment section? If you guys don't read his comments, you guys really should. The dude's hilarious. He said that he always has a crack at the fact that I put down the ice cream parlor stands like this because I don't like making actual ice cream in this game. But I'm pointing to you, dude. Listen, you can't tell me I'm not. Why? Because there are perfectly good ice cream factories right here. I probably took that to a whole different degree. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Okay, so back over here. I have some picnic parasols as well. I'll extend it all the way to here. You know, you can go to the chapel and then you can get some ice cream and then you can go big chill. I need a lifeguard hut over here. And then probably like one over here. Oh, perfect. And then the last thing to do is really get some sand. Put it all through here. But why it has to do this on the edges, it's just, ugh. Ugh. No. No, absolutely not. That's terrible. Please work, thank you. Okay. Wonderful. That's fine. That's fine. Can't do anything with those ones. Yeah, those edges seem to be fine. Really nice beachfront. Just overall a really nice settlement. Oh, look at that. They've actually gone to this side. They're prioritizing this side to the other. And that's 2 full loads of ethanol heading towards La Isla. Love to see it. So the other thing that I'm probably considering, we would bring in the wood here, have to import it in, and then we can probably consider celluloids. Yeah, where's the celluloid production? Yeah, so the celluloid over here would probably be pretty good. What do we need for the film reels? Hold on, hold the phone. Okay, we definitely do need the celluloids in order to make that. Okay, I see. So here's the plan. I was thinking about heading back to Cape Trelawney in the next episode, but I just don't feel like I'm done here. I just don't feel like I am. So we're going to spend one more episode here on Raxis. I'm going to see what I can do to get this production to be absolutely at max tier with the amount of ethanol coming out, because I do want to actually make some film reels finally and actually get to the cinema. I really want to put this thing down. Even though I feel like there's so much... I've actually never seen this building. It actually looks kind of cool. Llama Drama. The big hit that'll make you spit. King Kano. Oh my god, the puns are killing me. Oh my god. No, no, no. That's actually really funny. Hold on, what's the other side say? I can't see it. Hailing at the moon? I don't know. Oh, you know what? It actually says it on the side. Maybe if I can just read. Showing tonight. Hauling at the moon. Okay, interesting. Interesting variety of stuff. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about working on the film a little bit here. I think it will definitely be worthwhile to do. I mean, we definitely have enough oil here, so we can do that. We can make another power plant, another district for industrial like work, and plenty of room for farm fields. What I might do as well is swap out the cacao for fertility. I can't speak today. Cacao for I just, you know, like those old-fashioned cars. had to have a little, like, you need to gas it up a little bit for it to run. That's how I am today. I'm not entirely certain of why. I can't speak, but it is what it is. The ultimate goal is to get to this behemoth. Yeah. Because I do have minerals here. Can actually produce some cables. Yeah, there's a lot that I can do here. Calchic fertility, not particularly, because, well, if I get rid of some of the canals, I definitely can produce Calchic here. I will say that. But the flip side of it is I lose my glorious canals. I will have to think about that. That's just one little way to cheese the system, so you don't have to actually, like, produce or, like, change the fertility of the island, right? Or what the heck am I saying? I have plantains. I'm not even making that here. I'm going to change it to Calchic. Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Huddle up, huddle up, huddle up. So we're going to have film reels. We're going to produce that. That means we need celluloids. From celluloids, we'll have film reels. That's fine for the cinema. So Raxis is going to provide that, 100%. Next thing is, I will change the fertility of this island from plantains to caoutchouc, that's one, and from cacao to cotton. And that means we'll be able to make the glorious cables. And from the cables, we'll be able to produce more motors. Even though I do have enough motors, I just want to play it safe. And then we will make some pretty cool scooters. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Will this idea probably change? More than likely. But we will reconvene in the next episode. Because I definitely want to get some more scooters. Actually, Kostya told me that scooters are actually pretty lucrative. And I do want to name the production chain after him. Kostya's cool scooters. I'll have to work on the name. I'll figure it out in time. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I really did. The amount of beautification work that went into Raxis and just overall, it looks awesome. Definitely needs a lot more work because of how large this island even is. And for an expert campaign, this is a really big island. So I definitely want to make sure that before we leave here, we have everything we possibly need in order to make it look immaculate and be immaculate with regards to its production chain. So until next time, my friends, thank you all so very much for joining me. At the time of this recording, actually, am I back? Yeah, I am back. I'm going on a day trip, so I'm trying to remember. This is a day in advance of the... Yeah, okay. So this video is actually going to be coming out on the day that I am on my day trip, so please bear in mind that I will be a little bit slow with regards to the responses. I know I should have probably said that at the beginning of the video. Obviously, YouTube and commentary is still a learning curve for me. So you learn as you go, right? Until next time, my friends, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with your friends. Thank you all so very much for joining me on this other episode, and I will catch you in the next one, my Rantians.